Now, everybody loves to focus on the final digit of your chart, aka the last digit that you would get that would create your life path number, or the last digit you would get when you would create your psychic number, or any other placement in your chart. So this is like life path 3, psychic number 4, so on and so forth. That's cute. Let's talk about what actually creates those numbers though, because that's really where the real tea is at. I would love to introduce you to supplementary numbers. Supplementary numbers are the multi-digit number that you get prior to a final digit. In psychic and destiny number placements, this is commonly a 2-digit number, but in name number placements, they can sometimes even be a 3-digit number if whatever the name number you're calculating is very, very long. So your supplementary number in a psychic number context can be viewed as being born on the 13th. That 13 is going to simplify to a 4. So you're a psychic 4 simplified from a 13. Now, why is this relevant? Because somebody who's born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, or the 31st all have a psychic number 4, but those are different presentations of that 4. That supplementary number gives context to how that final digit is going to behave and therefore operates differently depending on what number is creating or what numbers are creating that final digit. And not only does it give context to how that final digit is going to behave, but it also notes impactful dates, impactful ages, and even impactful periods in your life in regards to if we're talking about your forecast. When your forecast lines up with a specific part of your chart, especially even down to the supplementary number, that part of your chart gets extra emphasis because of that synchronicity. Now, one of my favorite things in regards to supplementary numbers highlighting impactful ages is the fact that we might see, okay, yeah, you're a psychic 1, but that psychic 1 simplifies from a 28. 28 is likely to be an impactful age for you because of that. And that is continued throughout your entire chart of that impact. Depending on what placement we're talking about will depend on where the impact takes place. So let's put this into play. So let's say your name number has a supplementary 19. This means that your name will likely take impact at age 19 versus your psychic number, which rolls over your psyche, your internal world, anything that you can consciously understand about yourself, are going to impact you in a more internal, personal type way. This can still impact career, relationships, family, things like that, but it also can impact other parts of your chart depending on the types of relationality. Now, your destiny number, also called your life path number, when that supplementary number is impacted or highlighted, those are still going to be impactful ages and impactful periods, but this also is in the grand scheme of your life. So even though your destiny number does not take full activation until age 30, if the supplementary number that creates your destiny number is a lower digit than 30, it is likely that that period is still going to emphasize that part of your chart because of the nature of supplementary numbers. So let's say that you have a destiny number 7 simplified from a 16. 16 was likely an impactful age for you, and throughout the rest of your life, whatever happened or whatever impact was made at 16 is likely to carry over your entire life in some way, shape, or form. And how that impact is understood is then taken into account under the lens of whatever the final digit is. So that 16 simplifies to a 7, the impact that happened at 16 is now deciphered under the context of 7. So let's say that you moved into a different area at 16. That impact is now understood through the lens of 7. So this could have been a weirder neighborhood, a quieter neighborhood, a more creative neighborhood, a mystical neighborhood, a very formless neighborhood where there's not so much organization and people just did whatever the fuck. This could have also been a neighborhood where addiction or themes around obsession or stalking were a thing, or mental health was a big theme in this area. Because we want to take as much context of what the numbers themes are, you want to be able to have a broad understanding of the number to be able to get somewhere. Now, as cool as supplementary numbers are, there are different types of them, and we're about to yell about them. So meet me in episode 3 where we're talking about karmic debt.